Hippocratic Oath. It's this early gig you get from Regina where you go into a Maelstrom hideout to bust out a good-natured doctor named Lucy Thackeray. Basically, you can get her out, rescue her, and then she gets in the car with Regina's driver and that leaves. So I thought to myself the other day, what if I just followed the driver and see where they go? And if you're expecting something amazing, I mean, come on, you're not meant to follow the driver. So, and then there's also something kind of cool I noticed about the music that I'll have at the end of the video. So, here we go.
Don't shoot. I'm a doctor. I'm not. What have you done?
First attempt, I didn't really do myself any favors by parking so far away. And so I get in the car, I follow them, and they just, the driver makes these awkward stops. I managed to go ahead and make a running jump to get on top of the car. And, you know, if you scan them, it doesn't really show anything. I slipped off, and then they just took off like this, super fast ahead of me. And, of course, I went sprinting after them. And this is when the pattern starts. They always go to this corner right here that you're seeing, and it just stops. And in this case, there were two people. I tried to engage them. You can actually blow up the other cars. They're just normal pedestrians that are stopped there in the road, but they're just kind of set dressing. I tried to blow up the driver's car. It's immune. You can't do anything to it. Attempt number 2, I come in with a sweet grenade just to, you know, introduce myself and say hello. Lucy's more than happy to follow me because of that. And as you can see, I had the car here nearly running my ass over. It's just so slow. It's just the slowest chase in the world. And they always hit this weird part where they just suddenly speed up and take off. But I followed them, and then it got to the same corner. And what I ended up doing is I hijacked this car, and I just ran it off the road. It was one of the cars that was blocking it at this turn. The same one that we were stopped the last time. And what happens is the driver just pulls up to where that other car was and just stops. Now, there is a Maelstrom checkpoint down the road, but the way checkpoints in this game work is there's a checkpoint whenever the game wants a checkpoint to be there. So attempt number 3, I come in like the hero I am, completely demolishing the Maelstrom guy, and then I, of course, take her to the car, I follow her, and it bolts off in front of me. And this one, it just vanishes from thin air. It's just gone. 4th and final attempt, the car is immune to anything. And it managed to shake me off, and I went bolting after it with a chainsaw in my hand. And it just stops there. I threw grenades and stuff. You know, you can't do anything to it. It wasn't meant to be followed. It's supposed to just stop. Now, the one thing I do think is cool is the difference in sound. This is the music that plays when you've killed the Maelstrom guy. And then this, I thought that was interesting because this is actually the music that plays if you save them. It's a much more peaceful resolution.
Thanks. Now we can
go. And that's about it. I mean, you're not really supposed to follow the driver. I kind of thought maybe the developers would have the driver convert to maybe a pedestrian vehicle, and that way it just kind of blends into the traffic, but then maybe they didn't like the fact that it was vulnerable and you could blow it up. It wouldn't make sense. Regina would be very pissed about that. Maybe I'll kind of follow some of the other rescue drivers. Hope it satisfied curiosity. Thanks for watching. Bye.